That's what I'm talking about. I just want to wild out.
Okay, so it is Saturday, 3rd of July, so we are 12 weeks out from the first show as of tomorrow. So this is the first time bringing the camera into Goldstone now to record a session, so we'll see how it goes. Self and Ray are in on push today, so we kind of run a similar enough split. He's doing push-pull legs and I have push-pull-push legs, so I just have a second push day in there just to try bring up some weak areas. So yeah, we're going to bring it in through a session, try to get as much of it filmed as possible and go from there. My GG.
First day back on the camera.
First day being a vlogger.
How does it feel?
It's weird, but it feels a lot more natural than it did the last time. Even recording my intro, I was like, oh, I can actually talk normally rather than, well lads, it's Connor here now. We're going to eat oats this morning. I feel a little more comfortable in front of the camera. I don't know if it's everyone else having the camera or not, but like it seems more natural this time.
How do you feel bringing it out onto the gym floor?
Fine, because you've done it, like, you know, so I'm like, right, he's taking the brunt of everyone, like, what the fuck is this person doing? I'm just like following along now, so I think people are like prepared for it. That initial shock of someone with a camera is gone, so yeah. Looking forward to bringing it around, and because there's a proper setup, I think people might be like, ooh,
yeah,
cameraman.
definitely.
Yeah, do you know?
And so we're going to do a push today?
Yeah, we're going to go push.
Do you want to take the lead?
Yeah, do you want to do chest or shoulder, Dominic?
You take the lead,
right.
your setup.
I think I'm coming back onto our shoulder dominant one, so
cool.
Yeah, we'll go through a shoulder dominant push day and yeah, take you through all the fucking exercises and get into it, break down little bits here and there and just get a sick pump, bro. Okay, so that's the last warm-up set before we get into the working set. You'll see now between me and Ray how we do this is going to be a little bit different. So we're using the same machine, but trying to target different areas. So you'll see I have a very tight grip, the shoulder up a little bit higher, or the seat up a little bit higher. Elbows are going to be tucked down. So I'm trying to target the tricep a little bit more, just by elbow tucked, seat up higher, pressing straight out. Whereas Ray's trying to get more chest. So you'll see his hands will come out a little bit wider, seat will be down a little lower, and then he's obviously pressing out the elbows up a little bit higher, just trying to target his chest a little more. So same machine, but you can see just how changing your hand position, changing seat position, can put emphasis on different areas.
When you think you're listening to heavy rock music, Lady Gaga, always remember. Come on! Yeah!
Absolutely not.
That's it, Connor. Come on. Before you jump in, explain the cuff. Why are we using the cuff instead of a D handle?
So using the cuffs basically to try engage more with the medial delt, side delt. A lot of people when you're using a D handle, they're thinking about their hand. Same thing if they're using a dumbbell. They're more thinking about pulling with their hand, whereas we're not using our hand. Our hand isn't moving anything. Want to keep tension on the side of the delt, so the cuff pretty much just frees up the hand, allows us to connect better here. Also takes away a lot of joint pressure at the wrist as well. So you'll see I'll actually move the cuff a little more up my forearm, take away some pressure as well on the elbow joint. Thinking about pulling from the side of my elbow and pulling outwards rather than pulling upwards. So it's just pretty much a better way to connect better with the side delt, which I think a lot of people have issues with, one that I have issues with too. Okay, right, so that is push day wrapped up. That's the first day back on the camera. Felt good to get back on it, not gonna lie. A lot easier than it was the first time round. Obviously having a proper camera set up made it a lot more enjoyable. The clips look a lot better. Having Ray there as well, I suppose, who's, you know, used the camera before. So I think also they're used to someone having a camera and tripods and mics and everything set up and posing all around the gaff. So a lot.
Makes it a little bit less uncomfortable.
Yeah, we can kind of share the embarrassment as such, so it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, like I was saying earlier in the car, like we're running a similar split. I think you're still on push-pull legs, whereas I have a second push day in between the pull and legs. So every now and then the stars align perfectly and we do sync up for a session, and yeah, we do get a good session when we do link up, so we'll probably get a few more in before prep is over for sure. But 12 weeks out from tomorrow, how are you feeling so far?
Good. So I'm checking in twice a week now, Mondays and Thursdays, and we're recording this on Saturday. So I checked in on Thursday, and he absolutely annihilated my food. It was the first time where I checked in, and he got back to me, and I was like, "Oh God, this is prep now."
This is prep now.
So cardio is at 30 minutes every day, which is just kind of part of the routine now at this stage.
Yeah.
I do it early in the morning before I come over to the gym, and then, as I said, the food side of things, I'm still only kind of adjusting to it. I was a bit hungry yesterday just because I know the food dropped.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's not low, like.
Yeah.
You know,
And what we're 8 and 9 weeks in now, so to be only getting that hunger now, it's not a bad thing. Like,
and like, you know, I've been through preps where my calories went as low as like 1,400 per day with 2 hours cardio.
2 hours of cardio, which is nuts.
And I was doing 15,000 steps and, you know, trying to work full time on top of it. So this to me is a breeze, and I think having Connor here, having Katie that's in the gym as well, and it just makes it a little bit more enjoyable. And to me, a prep should be enjoyable. I've done preps before where it's turned into a job, and this time round I'm just having a bit of fun with it and just enjoying, you know, everyone's company as we do it as well.
That's it. It seems like, I think on both our ends anyway, so far it's felt pretty easy up until about now. I think now it is like the hammer's dropped. It's going to start feeling more like prep at 12 weeks out, which definitely isn't a bad thing. Like, that's not a long time at all. But even still, they're still at like stress-free, enjoying it, not like stressing over it, enjoying the process of prep. And obviously with everyone going through it at the same time, it's kind of easy to like share, I suppose, the same feelings. Like me and you kind of both had our food dropped at the same time. You know, cardio has been both 30 minutes, so we're kind of like doing the same things, feeling the same feelings, I suppose. The same feels. But it is a lot easier when there's other people around you doing it, I suppose.
100%. As I said, like, this is the first prep I've done where I've had a lot of people around me doing it together.
Yeah, you don't run them solo. The OG, the Mesu.
2015 was my first show. So I'm a proper old man in this game.
OG.
But I think this is the first time I've done it with like a big group of people doing it at the same time, aiming for the same shows and stuff, and it is so much different. And like, I don't know how I've done it before without people doing it.
Yeah, well, it'll just make it easier and probably more enjoyable this time around for you. Like,
but yeah, I think, and sometimes it's like at the minute, and I'm sure you're the exact same. I know I'm doing everything I need to do to be the best in 12 weeks time, to be the best I can possibly be in 12 weeks time. And to me, that just takes all the pressure off the day-to-day setup. Once I know that I'm doing what's needed to bring the best package I can bring to the stage, if someone shows up and beats both of us, fair play to them, because I know they'll have absolutely busted themselves to get there. You know, so
that's it. Someone asked me a question yesterday, and they're like, "How do you think you're going to do on stage or at the shows?" And I think everyone's going there with the intent of coming first place. You're not going there being like, "Oh, I want to get like top 5, top 6, whatever." And my answer was very similar to yours. That like, I'm doing everything possible, and I have been probably since about January, to make sure I'm going to be my best package, best position. And if someone beats you on the day, like, I don't think you can really complain. If you've brought your best and then someone beats you with obviously just a better physique, you can't really complain there, as long as you know you've done everything possible. If someone's going to win, they're going to win because they've got a better package.
If someone beats you fair and square, someone beats you fair and square. And to me, it's happened before, and you know, it will happen again. There's no kind of ifs, ands, or buts about it. There is just some genetic freaks out there. And even at that, like myself and Connor are in the exact same category at the first show. And like, I'm just buzzing to get on stage with Connor.
Battle it out.
You know, to get on stage, and like, even in the pose downs and stuff, if we're not side by side on stage, be able to get side by side with him and be able to kind of share it with him.
If we're side by side and you bump shoulders off me, I swear to God, I'm going to trip you up.
I'm pushing you off stage. Especially
you're getting a leg sweep.
It'll be that, like, you know, when we're fighting for the angle on the camera, I'll be taking 2 steps back across the line, like
moonwalking back towards the judges.
You know, but like, and that's it shouldn't be this competitive thing that, like, you know, you don't want to see Connor doing well. Like, I want to see Connor doing well. Like, am I going up to win it? Absolutely. Is Connor going up to win it? Absolutely. But like, if I win it, I want Connor taking second place.
Fact.
Do you know that kind of way? Like, I want Connor on stage, sharing it with me, and to have the best possible result for him. And I've seen him go through the 2 preps previously. I even put up a picture on my page during the week, and you can see how much we've both kind of come on.
Yeah, and that was literally a year apart. Like
It was a year
exactly
apart.
12
So
months.
to now be in a position where we're doing the same category, we're going to get on stage together, we're training together, like that's just like perfect. It's a perfect kind of setup for me.
It's a nice like nice
Full
closure,
circle
isn't it?
kind
Yeah,
of thing.
full.
It's lovely. And as I said, if you have that mentality, if you don't want someone to get what they want out of it, or they don't want the best out of it, then you're absolutely doing it for the wrong reason.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think we wrap it up there. That was a good chat. So yeah, fucking 12 weeks time,
Coming
and
soon.
yeah, 12 weeks time, and we are going to find out anyway on stage, you know, where we stand up, where we place.
Second place.
Goal right here. So keep your eyes peeled. We're obviously going to like bring you through our prep as close as possible. I'm obviously going to be getting a few sessions in with Ray now that I'm kind of doing most of my sessions, majority in Goldstone. So like I said, we will link up. We will link up and get a few sessions in, and obviously catch up and see, you know, how his prep's going, how my prep is
100%.
going, and just get a good behind the scene looks. Like I was saying, Instagram I just think is a snapshot. You know, you can write a long caption, but you really don't get an insight of everything that goes into it. So just to try be as real as possible, show you everything, you know, the struggles, the goods, the bads, all that, and hopefully the glory at the end. So 12 weeks time, and we'll check back in, see how we're doing then. Peace.